Now to that focus on the stunning inflation number. Prices are up 7.5% compared to a year ago, rising at the fastest rate in 4 decades. We are seeing prices jump in every area of American life, from filling up the tank to paying for furniture. This weekend, we are also seeing, of course, a Super Bowl. And for most people, that means you're going to spend more at the grocery store. Alexis Christoforous with me now. She is a reporter with Yahoo Finance, breaking it down for us. So, Alexis, we're talking about higher grocery charges, higher gasoline charges, higher rent. But even when people want to relax, they're going to face higher costs.
There is no relief in sight, Deirdre. I'm sorry to bring that news to you all, but you're right. I mean, we saw food prices up 7.5% last month compared to the same time last year. You now have U.S. households spending $250 more a month because of inflation. That's a big burden for a lot of households. A new survey today found that 8 out of 10 consumers now think inflation is the #1 issue facing the country right now. So no surprise to find some popular game day foods have ballooned in price, which means your Super Bowl gathering is going to cost you on average about 14% more this year. And there are a number of reasons why. We keep talking about the supply chain disruptions. We've got labor shortages, shipping delays. Add to that, Deirdre, higher costs for things like transportation and packaging. And you've got yourself a higher Super Bowl party cost.
So any advice, Alexis, for those celebrating on a budget?
Yeah, you know what? I actually just wanted to show you all some prices right now because they're kind of eye-popping in some of these popular foods. I just want to show you quickly wings. What's a good Super Bowl party without wings, right? So those prices are up 14%. That's for boneless, 26% more for bone-in. You got hamburger meat for your chili and sliders up 17%. Pork is up 7%. Chips, they're more cost effective, maybe not the healthiest choice. They're only up 1%. And even beverages, you're going to be spending more. Soda up 14%, beer up 4%. But if you're like me, Deirdre, and you like a good guac at your Super Bowl party, get ready to pay a lot more because avocado prices have doubled in the past year. Mexican avocado prices are now at a record high, and a big reason for that is transportation costs and our supply continuing to be high. You asked if you want to do this on a budget. Well, I would say hold off on a lot of the protein, go towards more of the veggies and the fruits. They are higher, but relatively speaking, not as high as some of the proteins. And also, as tempting as it is, stay away from the pre-packaged foods and those pre-cut vegetables and fruits. Do what I do. I buy it and then come home and use a little elbow grease and cut it up myself. You're going to save a little money because not only are transportation costs higher, but all that packaging also higher because of inflation.
Alexis, the thing I heard most loudly was, I can eat chips because it's good for my budget. But if we look ahead to next year, is there any kind of end in sight for these skyrocketing prices? I hope we don't have to wait till next year's Super Bowl to be looking at that. But what kind of market forces, are there any we can glean hope from in the meantime?
I'll try to leave you with the glass half full. Actually, first of all, in terms of the Super Bowl, I'd like to see my New York Giants in the game. It was a tough season. So first off, would like to see that. But prices need to come down, and we're only going to see that if inflation starts to back off. We know the Federal Reserve has already put in place a plan to raise interest rates. Some on Wall Street are expecting 5 to 7 interest rate hikes this year alone to rein in those higher prices. Lots of analysts I'm talking to believe inflation may peak around March, and we could end the year with about 3% inflation. Doesn't that sound like a bargain right about now? But only time will tell. Deirdre?
And Alexis, all right, we didn't ask you to come on and share this, but we have to ask because you're here. Who's going to win?
Oh, I have to go with the Bengals. I mean, they've never won in franchise history, right? So I'd like to see nothing against the Rams, but I'd like to see the Bengals win.
Alexis going for the underdog. We are going to take it. Alexis Christoforous, thank you as always. Good to have you with us.
Sure.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.